We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Giants.
To kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And running with power here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing his Dart. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run with ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Jamie Gillen now on to punt.
For the Giants.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Titan football.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Red. Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
That's good.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now, Ward. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and tackle and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
They run it. Put it on the carpet and fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate. You're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't get down your play sheet.
Fighting his way through contact. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Titans, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Ward. And his throw is incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they have been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
Warriors 70.
Here's Ward. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
18, Rodwell, 18, Viking, 18.
Throwing is Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. To throw now, Dart. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Now Dart. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Travis Etienne out of the backfield. But now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Throwing his Dart. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
79 Broncos. Ready.
To throw is Ward. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
The Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
70
line.
Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Viking 18.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Go.
Now Ward. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
On the ready.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Seven Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Ward. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Let's go. 19. Let's go.
Here's Dart. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a second and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans 30. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
On 3rd down, here's ETN. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They'll go. Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. To throw, Dart. Touchdown! Malik Neighbors. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin to drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38.
60 Eagles, 60, check. 65 check, 18, Pioneers.
Operating from the gun. Moore. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18, 19 Lions.
From the gun, here's Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Mustang 19.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19.
Back to throw again. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
The Titans first down. A gain of 5.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Ward again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Cougar 19. Big Lion.
Off play action, Ward. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Back. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, check, hurt.
Back to throw. Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be fourth down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Makes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. The Giants at 2-6 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going full game.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Dart once more. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. Touchdown, Giants! An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Warriors 70. Check, hurt. Panther 11. Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
70, Timberwolf. Check smash. 18 Cardinals. 70 Timberwolf. 7 Pirates.
Ward now working out of the gun. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get him next time. Hey, don't worry.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Throwing, dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Dart. And this time he's got the run up. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Giants first down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 29-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Giants.
To throw is Dart. First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
22-yard line.
Go street. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now, Ward. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Darius Alexander busting through to get him for a loss of 6. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Viking 18. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Going for it. Here's Ward. Airing it out. Looking for Ridley. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
41-yard gain.
19 Tiger, 19. Rig alert, rig alert. Buffalo 18.
Ward. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already? They're certainly hoping that he...
And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
That's complete to Deacon. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Now. Check smash, check smash. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. Warrior 70.
Here's Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Big Lion. Ready, right?
They go play action with Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
65, 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Throwing his dart. Wide open receiver complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now Ward. And this is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
18, Pioneers. Hurt.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Penalty accepted, and that pushes them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go, strike. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check.
To throw, here's Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Tiger, 19, cut it, 70 Lions, Panther 80, Panther 11, Panther 11, Street, 19 tight,
They are going for it, Ward. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw, Dart. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now 3rd down and very long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Pass to 11, pass to 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
To the air, Dart. And this ball will be intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Titans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
To throw is Ward. And the giant rush gets hosed. Down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Dragon 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete. And they get it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
19 Lions. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Ready?
Throwing is Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Come on.
Will line up for the
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. He's got a man, complete. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 44 yards.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Looking to throw. Moore. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
19 Tiger.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now Dart. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. It's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Looking to throw. Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's Dart. Touchdown! Malik Neighbors from 6 yards away. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing his Dart. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
43. Titans 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead. And the ball is going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
22 Linda.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
40 Rita. Hey, I'm back. Here. I'm back.
Levis sets up the throw here. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Levis back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Short! Hey, I'm back! I'm back!
Here we go, 4th down, Levis. Able to find the open man, that's complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Titans 20. Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
22 yards. That's another Giants first down.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors from 17 yards out. And the Giants get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but in today's NFL, I wouldn't want to play defense. Too many great receivers and guys who are accurate, who can get them the ball. We've seen the result. Days like this one.
Titans 20.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Levis. That's complete to Deacon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And the Titans first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Down, 22 Rita.
First down, Tennessee.
Hey, 24 Linda, flat grenade green. Diamond. Hey, 40 Linda.
Back to throw, it's Levis. He's got his man, it's Pierce. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Levis from the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Down, 49 window. Like 54. Frank, in 18. Out on. 22 Linda.
Levis to throw it. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
First down.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Etienne once more. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Here we go, shot. Ready?
quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At the 41-yard
They
line.
like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That one taken in by Neighbors. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To the air, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Jerome Bentley. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now a second and 2.
Like 5-4! Like 5-4! 18! Out on! Right down, 49 Rita!
Now Levis. That's complete to Pierce. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Titans first down.
Levis looking to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Diamond! Hey, mayday! 22 Linda! 22 Linda!
Levis out of the shotgun now. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A big gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
At the 45-yard line.
19. At 24, Linda. Flag 18, green.
Play action now. Levis. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. It's Deontay Banks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. That impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the 4th quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Titans 20.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Hey, Mike 13. Mike 13. 19. 54, Rita. Sub. Heroes down, 90 down, 49, Rita. Hand up.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Right 5-4. On. 18. Set. Tracy. Set.
Levis to throw off play action. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
What do you read it? Hey, mayday. 22 Linda, 22 Linda.
Back to throw now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Go! Hey, here, I'm Switch. Hold on, 22, Rita. Switch.
They go play action. Here's Levis. And Levis tosses his third interception of the game. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Giants will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita. Mo, 40 Rita. 18. High. Stand up. Diamond. 49's down, 22 Rita.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Here we go now as they will again try for two.
59.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, I'm back.
Levis will try to throw for the two. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Ramiz Ahmed to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's another week, another loss as they fall now to 0-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.